London foxes out in abundance tonight. So we're going to take a little drive through to Bankside from the Fitzrovia area, see what we can see. We're just coming off of University Street onto Gower Street. Lots and lots of University College London buildings around here. Fired it up, there's a blue light on. Yeah. I mean, it's all going to be very quiet here tonight. It's now 2 minutes past 1 in the morning. The first mile people blocking the road. What is he doing? We live and learn. Yeah. Royal College of Anaesthetists there on the left. Lots of graffiti on the right hand side on these buildings. They look like they're due for redevelopment anytime soon. And we're dropping down onto High Holborn. So we swing right down here onto High Holborn. Check it out. So we're swooping down the Kingsway now, south towards the Waterloo Bridge, I think, but towards Strand and Aldwych actually. Right, onto Aldwych here. You won't see it on the camera, there's another homeless gentleman there on the left. And two police officers you might see on the camera on the far left of the screen. Outside an embassy, Indian embassy. One of those coppers had a very good look at me. Very good look. It's Somerset House here on the left. The rebranding looks great. It's the place that they've been in now. These are the best views in London. As we enter the borough of Lambeth, this is Stamford Street. Queen Street is not far from here. Ahead of us we've got some residential high rises. Bankside Yards, I think, seem to be a newish development. Here on the underpass, it's as we're coming up towards Southwark Street. That's right where we want to be. Bankside 2 and 3 here on the left. On the far corner of this building, number 18, the Bankside community space, but I also believe it to be, which I think is operated by Better Bankside Business Improvement District. This is where we're going to be. You can see some pools there. We see some fox action over there. Some pools in the distance. Park Street, SE1. We might go east down to Shad Thames and then walk back the roadway through London Bridge, Borough, that kind of way. Bankside area, Southwark. On my left is the Tate Gallery, which is that building there. Got a lovely view here. That railway station over there is Blackfriars. Still trains heading through there at 1:38 in the morning, and that's the City of London straight ahead. You've got Bankside Pier here. On the right, Shakespeare's Globe. The Globe Theatre, as it was. And next door to that you've got Swan at the Globe. Or Swan London, as it now appears to have been branded. Which is a lovely place to eat and drink in and around the show. Or if you happen to be in this area, highly recommended. So the bridge ahead of us is Southwark Bridge. Beautiful. Next to that building, the ground floor, you've got the Real Greek, and that is occupying the ground floor of Ofcom, the Office of Communications. These three bridges. It's lovely. The way the light's shimmering off the water. The mood lighting under the bridges is great. I've done a great job with that. Right, Southwark Bridge. Yes, Riverside House. I remember it well. Lots of redevelopment going on here. See the Shard, and the lighting on London Bridge ahead is really on point actually. Really sets a mood off for the river, and I think that colour tone is changing really progressively. You start to see Tower Bridge in the background, and then beyond that Canary Wharf. But you won't see a great deal of that on the camera just yet. The anchor's a good south of the river spot. Seems to capture most of the tourist traders. They're forced to pass this area, and they've really developed this space as well. This was at one point really just an open terrace, and yeah, over the last few years this has been developed to accommodate seating area. There's a little bar in there. Dirty Lane. The Flatiron Steakhouse here on the right hand side. And the Clink Prison Museum. Hey Foxy. He doesn't want them what to do because he's got me coming one way and a taxi coming the other. Hey guy. Cute little thing. Mosaic. There's one for Mr. Bald. The rose window in the west gable of the Great Hall of the London Palace of the Bishops of Winchester. Oh, it's a mouthful. So this is Pickford's Wharf. Nice little view of the city. Or the Golden Hind. Looking spooky. I haven't personally been there. One day this stump will also be part of the ship. There you go. I think I just heard the homeless man there. Sorry about that, mate. You never know where you're going to find someone sleeping in a doorway here in London. Everywhere. Just hiding away. You wouldn't see them unless you hear them, you know. It's an absolute travesty how the homeless population are handled here in London, across this country, frankly, but here in London it's terrible. And as I saw from my visit to Fitzrovia this evening, the problem is getting worse and worse. Right, we've got First Mile here, doing some collections. So, the one thing First Mile do use is these wheelie bins. He's having a bit of trouble with this one. Yeah, he got it down in the end. Recora waste. So many different waste companies being used here in London. We're heading down towards London Bridge area now. Queen's Walk, this will take me back to the river. Okay, there we go. Different perspective. So that's London Bridge City Pier, where you can also get an Uber boat. As we'll capture our first major glimpse of the HMS Belfast. We won't see a great deal of it. It still looks imposing there in the River Thames. And this is Hayes Galleria. A sight to behold. Another one for the Mr. Bald mosaic collection. The Horniman at Hayes, from memory. Probably one of the most expensive pubs in London, that. For a pint, anyway. It's in Nicholson's. Hello, mate. London Bridge City is the operator there. Another example with their people in the right place when they're needed. Don't know if you can see all the birds perched there on that little island thing in the middle there. Evening, gents.
Yeah.
Serco on that little boat. That tug or whatever it is in the middle there. Serco. This is the old City Hall. Which looks like it's been mothballed. Tower Bridge. South London. Just about south of the river anyway. It's a really, really lovely morning. It's 2:10. It's nice to be back in town. In my view, this time of night is the best time to have a nice place box there. Some heritage. Yeah, it's the best time to sort of appreciate. So we're going underneath Tower Bridge now. Sleepy security guard. See if he notices me. Bless him. Let him rest. And be back along the river now. There's the other side of Tower Bridge. Le Pont de la Tour. There's a massive restaurant there that takes up the whole of that ground floor space from here to here, and then it goes to Sticky Mango. I don't know anything about either of those two, so they look like nice places. And the marine street art here, amazing. What an anchor. I bet it's that heavy they didn't need to pin it to the floor. All bar one. I've been in there a few times. Again, expensive, but nice, you know, one of the nicer ones. Brown's restaurant on the right there. So you can see this would be a nice place to live, wouldn't it? If you could find something here at a reasonable price. Good luck with that. Interesting. New Concordia Wharf. The Happy Houseboat. There you go. Go from there. Oh, there's a big fox at the end of the road there. Friendly fox. Fox is still on my right here. Man working hard, cleaning the pub there. It's really come along this area now actually since it's complete. Yeah, so we'll walk back through London Bridge towards Borough, and then we'll do a right onto Southwark Bridge Road. And down there is the Borough Market. That's the entrance to it down there. So we're heading on to Southwark Bridge Road now. I know Southwark Street, should I say. We're in the better Bankside Business Improvement District area. You can see that for the happier bins.